What's going on, guys? It's your girl Rosii here with Iconix Radio. And listen, today is one of them days where you have to literally get your pen and your pad, sit down, and don't move. Phone on. Do not disturb. Okay? Now, from the north side of Houston to legendary stages across the city, DJ D.E.E.P is more than a DJ. He's an icon, an advocate, and a cultural force. When you think of music, when you think of truth, DJ D.E.E.P. A recording artist, community activist, a champion for knowledge and truth, DJ D.E.E.P has rocked alongside Houston heavyweights like Slim Thug, Trey the Truth, while honoring the legacy of the late legends like Beat King, the club god, right? Whether it's historic DJ coalitions, major residencies, or battles on the decks, he represents the heart of the culture. Loud, proud, and truly authentic. The one and only DJ D.E.E.P is here, and it's about to get deep, y'all. How you feeling?
Blessed and favored, just like you.
Thank you so much, DJ D.E.E.P.
That was a great introduction. I appreciate that.
Okay, so I told the team, truthfully, last night I got off around 11. Got home about 12. And I said, I know you, and I've seen you do so many amazing things, around the city, just for the music culture in general. But I said, no, I gotta go back a little bit deeper, because when I've talked to you, but when I've also seen you in the community, it's not just about what you're saying, right? It's about what you're actually doing. Like when you're on the microphone and you're in the club. Recently, y'all, we was at this event, the Blue Bayou, and you're on. No, for the Friday two-stepper, the two-steppers, Steppers Fridays.
Shout out to everybody from Stepper Fridays.
Listen,
what's happening?
And you was like, hey, fellas, it's too many women on the dance floor. If you want to know how to get a lady, learn how to two-step, learn the dance. And I was like, that is the realest thing I've ever heard. I tell single
men that all the time. I've been saying that for years. If you a single man,
yeah,
your best opportunity in the club is them line dances, because all the women in the club are on the floor at one time. All you need is a Listerine strip and you halfway there. And most of the men most of your competition is going to be standing on the sideline because they can't do it.
They can't do it. Wow.
A lot of them, they might be in there with their man. Their man can't do it.
Now, when you think
and
about...
women relate dancing to other physical activities. So if you're a good dancer, they tend to look at you a certain type of way. That's something that back in the old school days, a lot of us knew that. Women relate dancing to other things. So if you're good on the dance floor...
Speaking of dancing...
Indeed.
You be dancing. And I'm talking about you be cutting up.
You think I know?
You got this one move where you got your one leg up and you doing this thing. And I'm
yeah.
I'm like, the boy got strong legs. That's all I'm gonna say. But that also comes from you being into health and fitness. It's most really because I can actually remember in my early 20s. I was going to Mr. A's, and we're gonna dig deep there. But DJ D.E.E.P was DJing, obviously, right? And I'm like, oh, okay, he lit dreads and everything. Until this very day, he looks the exact same. I'm serious.
I did a lot. Yeah.
Unbelievable. But seriously though, so you're still out here handling your business, doing it for the culture. You're representing what a black man should represent, and I just want to say thank you, because you never folded. You don't fold. And I think even for when you think of artists who's come from Houston, Texas, period, we built like that. We just don't fold. The real ones, that is. We don't fold. When you think of Beyonce, when you think of Kelly, when you think of Lizzo, when you think of DJ Michael Watts, DJ Screw, you got the script and you stick to it, and you don't fold. People may say you have, or you could have, or they saw you did, but we don't fold. So I would just like to say, man, I truly appreciate what you represent for the DJ culture, the black man, because it's authentic. You know what I mean?
Yeah, man. Thank
Your
you.
response?
Yeah, well, just first appreciate it, and anybody else that might feel like how you feel.
Yeah.
Even if I've never spoken to you, I appreciate it because I do think that's very much so a part of growing up in the South and specifically in Texas. It's like that's kind of a thing. Not everybody is good at keeping it real. You know what
Yeah.
I'm saying? True plus real, but that's the motto. That's definitely the wave. I think that was the thing even before Bun and Pimp brought that to light. That's what made it. That's what made it adhere so well to the culture because before we had a word for it, we was already on it. So when they came with the word, it was like, that's the phrase that
Period.
describes what we already been doing right
Period.
there. I think that's really why that phrase has stood the test of time. So, and I definitely want to be not only. I've always been one of them kind of people that I thought that success is not just about money, but also being able to look at your own eyes in the mirror and not have to turn your head because you don't like what you see. And I fully believe that a lot of things you see people doing, they be on all type of drugs and this and that. A lot of times it's because they're trying to drown out the fact that they can't stand to be by themselves because of what they've done.
Okay.
Because I think most people have a core of morality, even though it might have been muddied by their personal experiences. And when you go too far off of that path, like you can't even live with yourself. And like no amount of money is worth that to me. So
I know that's right.
I gotta keep it true to myself first. I practice telling myself the truth first, so that makes it easy for me to tell the truth to other people, even though sometimes people don't want to hear that truth.
I love that. Now, y'all listen, this is just like the top of the interview. We ain't even got... Well, let's start from Lil DJ 2D. When did you first discover your passion for DJing? And was there a specific moment that like stands out to you?
Well, I come from kind of a musical family, so like music in general has always been a part of my life. Just in general, like in my immediate family, my mom sang. She performed "Raising in the Sun" in D.C. at the White House.
What?
I had a uncle, Paul, R.I.P. to Paul. You know, he was a DJ, even though I didn't learn from him.
Yeah.
He was a DJ. Some of my uncles and they played in a band. They played different instruments. And even like my namesake, my last name, like we literally invented Zydeco. So if you go to Lafayette, there's a statue with my last name on it. My last name is Adouin. So, you know, Chris Adouin, Marcus Adouin, all those people, you know, that's my lineage as well. So music has always been a part of my life. I've been rapping since I was 3 and writing my own rhymes since I was 5. And the first song I ever made was on the harmonica. So...
Wait, okay, no. You're not just going to keep going. Your first song that you ever wrote was on the harmonica.
Yeah.
You talking about deep south, y'all. So was you sitting on the front porch and...
Sitting in my apartments in Jensen Park, Trinity Garden, sitting on the stairs in front of because my apartment was number 5, so the stairs was right in front of my apartment, so I would sit on the stairs and do stuff, and so...
You ain't playing the harmonica if you ain't sitting on the step.
As a kid, you get...
Period.
As a kid, you know, you get, at least at that time, you got access to a lot of different stuff, and I wasn't the average kid.
Yeah.
So, whereas other people would have saw it as, like, what I'm supposed to do with this, I'm the type that's going to try to figure it out. So, that's what happened with that. So,
okay.
It was a big toy bin with a bunch of toys. One of them was a toy harmonica, a yo-yo, this and that. So, I grabbed a yo-yo. I figured out what to do with the yo-yo. I grabbed the harmonica. I figured out what to do with the harmonica.
And look, that pinky finger got to be...
Almost there. I wasn't the coldest with it. I wasn't on no Ray Charles or nothing with it.
Yeah.
I did, you know, actually make a whole song on the harmonica first.
I love that. So musical background in your family is in your bloodlines actually to music, period, right? Mm-hmm. But did you always know that DJing would like become like your main foundation of your career? Not
at all, because DJing for me came out of a certain type of necessity. See, I got to a certain age, I want to say maybe 15, 16, 17, I decided I wanted to take music serious.
Okay.
But at the time that I was trying to do it, like, music was way more expensive to get into. Like, going to the studio was $100 an hour. Nobody had, like, album covers unless they was on a label. Like, nobody went and did a demo and it had a cover. Like, today you can go on AI and you got a cover. Back then, you talking about $1,000 for a cover, so you're not going to spend that kind of money unless it's like a full album or you got a real budget, which if you new starting, you don't have it. And at the same time, you had to be available. Opportunities would come around. And so I'm going to give you a prime example of one of those opportunities.
Okay.
So the last job I had was working for AutoZone. I used to deliver parts.
Okay.
So, and while I'm in the delivery truck, I'm hearing on the radio that they're having open sign up at Just for Feet, which was a shoe store, for the 5 mic rap battle. This is the same battle that Kiati ended up kind of making his name in. But I was on the clock.
Okay.
So it's like I can't just drive off in these people's truck to the south side and go jump in this audition that I feel like I need to be in.
Right.
So it's like, how do I get enough money to pay for what I need to pay for? Because I'm working all these hours to try to pay for studio time and this and that, and have the freedom to move how I need to move.
Right.
So to that end, I've always had an entrepreneurial spirit, but in my neighborhood, nobody in my neighborhood owned a business. The only entrepreneurs was the D-boys.
Right.
So I ended up in the streets.
Got you.
And while I was doing that, certain different situations ended up happening. And one particular situation ended up happening that made me know that I was being snitched on. And it got to a kind of a fork in the road with me, because it was like, I got to do something different, because I was in the streets for the first place to pay for music. I wasn't trying to be a kingpin. I'm trying to pay for music. And so it got to where if I don't get out of this, either I'm going to go to jail because I got snitched on, or I'm going to go to jail for killing the person snitching on me. Right. So either way it goes, it's not going to end well. I need to find another way to get to what I'm trying to do.
That's true. Right.
I already had like 1,000 or 1,100 CDs then, because I come from music. Right. So a little neighborhood spot in my part, which is Jensen Park, that's my part of Trinity Garden, was called Miss Johnson's. And like a little juke joint type hole in the wall in the neighborhood. Yeah. And so I started, their jukebox broke. So I already had all this music. I had just bought these CD DJs, the dual decks. So I grabbed it. I used the small part, the radio part of a component set as an amp. I plugged speakers into it, set up in the club. I'm playing music, but at the same time I'm playing music, I'm going outside and hitting licks. So I'm play 2 or 3 songs. Hey man, somebody want to spend 20. I run outside, get my money, come back in, run back out, come back in, and through that whole process, I developed a name amongst other people in the streets. But again, all these things started happening.
Don't pay attention to my face right now.
So it's like I gotta do something. I gotta do something different. So I was like, well, I'm gonna get into this music, but at the same time, I gained a name in the streets from doing what I was doing as a person who could find you whatever you need. Besides being the person that sold weed, it was like, yeah, man, I'm looking for a car. Well, I know people that do number jobs. Boop, boop, boop. I connect y'all make it happen. Oh, man, I'm looking for a brick. Well, I know who got blah, blah. Boop, boop, boop. I connect y'all make it happen.
Too deep. Listen, let me tell you something. We just gonna call you the plug too, because that's basically. I think. Cut this off. No, are you good? Listen, when I tell you, this is true, authentic, real life. When you're talking about streets, when you're talking about making it in some sort of the industry in the beginning, or just whatever. Everyone has a beginning, but even now, you went from selling different pharmaceuticals or different things of people's likings to now you the herb guy. Not literally the herb guy, but you help people with their health.
Oh yeah, most
Teas, CMOS. Like you have transitioned and evolved into, from being a part of breaking the family, you help them build the family and build their health and build like the conscious of the mind. So I just want to say again, listen, it got deep. But hold on, y'all. It get but it's true though. I mean, people are afraid to talk about what it was like in the 90s, the early 2000s for a person that's trying to break from being a 9-to-5 traditional worker to getting the opportunities. And the music is calling you. Music is calling you and you on a 9-to-5 like, I'm about to do this. Okay, this is what we finna do. And the jukebox broke and here you go.
Yeah.
So the jukebox broke.
Yeah, so then for me doing that in that little hole in the wall spot, and what's happening is all the dudes that sell weight, they all know I DJ now.
There we go.
Technically. I didn't consider myself a DJ then because at that time I couldn't really mix. I was just really good at dropping the next song on beat. So it wasn't really a blend. It was more like you might be dancing to this song, but then this song drop in, but it's right on time, so you don't have to stop dancing.
Question: Were you?
No, I wasn't none of that yet.
Okay, well, let's kind of switch gears if you don't mind. When you're thinking about, or when people hear about the coalition DJs, the historic coalition DJs, the movement, what does it feel like to be a part of? Because you went from there, right, to basically replacing the broken jukebox in the hood, being heard about in the streets, the people knowing who you are now. But then the DJ coalitions come in eventually, and you become a part of that amazing movement and more so forefront for Houston. Let's talk about that if you don't mind.
Yeah, well, I've had a certain type of history when it comes to DJing in the city and dealing with coalitions specifically.
Okay.
So I've been at odds with some of the coalitions because, quite frankly, a lot of times they come off as pyramid schemes, and you don't really see a lot of care about the artists, really. In my personal opinion,
because you are an artist too. Let's be clear.
And that is a lot of why I approach DJing the way I do, because I've been the person where the DJ say, "Yeah, come through about 11 o'clock. I'm gonna play your song," and I come at 11 o'clock. I'm there till 2 o'clock. He still ain't played that.
Right.
So then what I do? Well, let me go to the after hour. I go to the after hour. I'm in there till about 5 in the morning. He finally played a song. Go home, take a shower, gotta go to work.
Right.
I've been that person.
Right.
So that's why when artists come to me, I remember being in a position.
Yeah.
So I approach it different, and I don't feel like a lot of these people were doing that at that time. So that's why I was at odds with some of them, and I even created my own. Shout out to my DJs in the hood family. But so I created my own with the mindset of all the hits start in the hood, but the DJs that are actually in the hood that start these hits off are usually the least thought about and the least compensated.
That's right.
So
that's right.
I got a lot of the DJs that represented different areas and communities, and we all got together with the mindset of claiming our stake in the space of DJing and DJ coalitions, and really being there for the artists as opposed to just selling them packages and 3 years down the line they still in the same place they was in.
How long have you been DJing?
23 years.
23 years.
23 years with no job.
Come on, boy, listen. Taking notes, y'all.
Make sure I mention that because there's a lot of people that DJ, but they do something else in the daytime.
Right.
And to a certain extent, it speaks to how they approach the craft, because it's like you do it different when this is how you eat as opposed to this is how people get to see me and I get to get girls.
Drop them bars, DJ Tube. That's so true because, thank you for that. Now, I saw recently that you participated in your first DJ battle.
Yeah. I'm not really a battle DJ, but I just did it for
too deep.
Yeah.
Let me finish my question.
Oh, go ahead.
Talk about the experience. Like, did it light a fire in you? Like, what was it about? Because it don't happen that often in Houston.
Yeah, so a guy I know by the name of William Shepherd, shout out to him,
Okay.
Brother Moses. He's involved with a project where some people are targeting an opportunity to create a reality show built around DJs through G Unit. So they asked me to be a part of the battle, and I got sponsored to be a part of it, and so I just kind of appreciated the opportunity and took it. But that's not really my lane. I'm not really that type of DJ, because my thoughts about it, it's kind of like there's between like battle rap and people who make music.
Yes.
Like your focus, the people that matter or people you're trying to impress is different. Like there's people that's in the rap for the sport of it, and most of them like either used to be rappers or had a real affinity for it or think they can be rappers, whereas the audience for a concert is just people that like good music. So with DJ battles, the audience tends to be other DJs and people that are diehard technical DJ fans.
Like the scratching and all of that
as
stuff.
opposed to me, my battle is, can I pay the rent off of doing what I love?
Come on now, talk that talk.
That's my thing. If I can not punch a clock for the next 23 years, I won the battle.
Period. Wow. I think that's very important too. Like you said, you look at things differently when you're looking at the fact that this is how I eat, and then I got an extra plate on the side. I got some leftovers from yesterday. It does look a little bit different. But speaking of, you've worked alongside major artists. So many major artists. You've been a part of their history. From Slim Thug, as I mentioned, to Trader True, to the beginning of the... also being a part of the Hog Life documentary era.
Yeah.
Listen, when we're going back to like 2015, all the way back then, and then so many other things you've been a part of. What was it like narrating and being a part of that, working alongside Boss Hog Outlaws? Like, let's talk about it.
Yeah, so that opportunity came because I have a family member that's also in the industry, DJ Young Sam, shout out to him. That's my cousin, and he's also Slim Thug's road DJ, and he do a lot of other stuff with him, as time progressed. So Slim put out a 4-part project, and he decided he wanted to make a 4-part documentary to go with each volume of the project. And Sam I'm a documentary king. I love documentaries. So when he decided to put it together, he asked me to help him put it together. He would handle the video aspect of it. He would tell me kind of what the stage the scene of what's going on when so I know what I'm looking at, and I'm supposed to come up with the words that fit what's going on the screen. And the idea was basically for me to ghostwrite the narration for other people.
Okay.
So like the first volume was supposed to be Bun, and then the second volume I think it didn't have narration, and then the third one had a female narrating it, and the fourth one had Slim narrating it. So the first one they ended up actually keeping me on. So when you watch that volume of it, that's my voice you hear.
Wow.
And then the second one, of course, it didn't have any narration. The third one, I wrote everything that the girl said. The fourth one, I wrote everything Slim said.
Wow.
So that was a great opportunity, and it did fairly well. It was pretty successful. So shout out to Slim for the opportunity. Shout out to my cousin Young Sam, man, for thinking of me to be involved in that, because there's so many people that you can think of to give those kind of opportunities to, so they didn't have to use me, so I appreciate it.
We've had quite a few guests. We've had a lot of guests come on Iconix Radio. Being an international radio station that can just bring in a lot of people. This is, for me, as a Houston Southern Belle H-Town chick, I'm just so honored to have you here speaking for the culture of Houston. It's real, it's true. And just to see you sitting here right now with the Swisher House, listen.
Yeah.
Let's talk about it. We've recently lost quite a few amazing legends in Black History Month. Jesse Jackson just transitioned. DJ Michael Watts.
Yeah.
Let's kind of talk about being a part of that historic, because people have their sayings of who they feel is the DJ or like all of the things. But when you talk about Southside, you cannot, don't say nothing if you ain't gonna start it off with DJ Screw.
Indeed.
Don't say nothing or mention the North Side if you do not say Swisher House DJ.
The North Side.
Not North
Yeah.
Side. No TH.
There's
NAWF.
between the North and the North.
Break it down.
You
Come
out
on.
there, you out there in Cyprus. You on the North. You're a bit. There's a lot.
Did you say in
there's
Cyprus?
A lot of ore. There's a lot of ore in yours. If you out there in Cyprus with them nice houses and everything,
That's the North Side.
Clean
But-
water coming out your faucet, and ain't no crime and all. Yeah, you on the North. Very ore.
But you from the North Side.
Big North.
Big North. Let's talk about the legacy, the legendary DJ Michael Watts and Swisher House, and how, because every time we've seen you in the club or on something, you had a Swisher House shirt on.
Yeah.
Consistently.
Indeed,
So this ain't new.
Yeah.
Period.
So I personally met Watts about 13 years ago, but I've been a supporter of the Swisher House since they first started.
Yes.
I used to work in an organization called Serve Houston.
Yes.
And in that organization, like, we did after school programs and stuff like that, and we were trying to earn money to go to college with, stuff like that, right? So in that process, I met a guy that was a part of my team, and he introduced me, and I want to say I was 19 years old, and I got my first Swisher House tape. He was like, "Man, you seen this?" And I'm like, "Well, that's a screw tape." Like, "Nah, this Michael Watts, man, out of my hood, man. It's called Swisher House." Like, okay, bet. So he threw it in. It was jamming or whatever, and that was the first time I ever heard it. And then after that, shout out to my boy T City, T City Promotions. He was like a distributor in my neighborhood when it came to like streetwear and music. So he was the hub for all things Swisher House in my area. So you could go to that shop and get a Swisher House shirt. You could get you a mixtape. You might run into somebody from the Swisher House.
Yeah.
Also, too, Archie Lee from the Swisher House.
Yeah.
I went to elementary and middle school with him.
Really?
Yeah.
Oh, wow. Interesting.
So,
What a classics, y'all.
yeah,
Ooh,
one thing
classics.
about Houston kind of like a big, small town.
It is.
It's like, it's big, but at the same time, when you start running down everybody's history, everybody kind of intersect at some point.
So true.
So, yeah.
So true.
So I ran into all of them. So if you know that Drink Up in My Cup freestyle, when you get to the part,
Drink
it's
up
the
in my
boy
cup,
Tubby, I
man,
might
hold
get though. It's Trinity Gordon and the block is Curry Road. That's my boy T City. So
See, I got on beat y'all.
Yeah,
See,
yeah.
sorry.
Yeah, it's a Houston thing. We already know what to do,
I love it. I love it. Go
So
ahead.
I got introduced to them around that time,
Yeah.
but I actually got introduced to Watts, and it's kind of an interesting story too, because people use this slang twin, like this my brother, this my twin type thing, right? But in actuality, when I first met Watts, it was the Ozone Awards that they had here.
Ooh, yeah.
And we did a cross promotion with DJs in the hood and Swisher House. So I met him face to face at the Georgia Brown, and his first words was, "What up, Spark Dog?" So for those that don't know, there's a artist by the name of Spark Dog that's from Killeen. Shout out to him. So that's what makes it kind of funny, because he didn't know who I was. He thought I was somebody else, that we kind of looked the same.
Yeah.
So me and Spark got this joke now where we say, "What's up, twin?" Because I tell him that joke and we always break out laughing about it.
Wow.
So way before Sauce and them did their thing, you
Yeah.
know, we didn't make it a slang. That was just something between us, but
Yeah.
we was definitely, doing that or whatever.
Wow.
So when that happened, a lot of people would have got offended, but I decided to take that as a challenge. So every time I saw Wise, I would be like, "Hey, what's going on? I'm DJ Too Deep. Hey, how you doing? I'm DJ Too Deep. Hey,
Yeah.
I don't know if we met. I'm DJ Too." And then, but he finally got to the point where it was like, "Yeah, I know who you is."
That's how you got to do it, though.
Yeah. And then I was like, "Mission complete."
Stupid. You're so silly.
Yeah. I ain't gonna get mad. I always looked at it
I
when it
love
came to
that.
stuff like that.
I
is
love that.
If you don't know me, that means I ain't did enough work yet. So that means I need to go harder until
Bars.
you know me.
Period. I love that.
So rather than be what you mean you don't know me? Like I ain't did enough yet.
Yeah.
That's how I look at it.
Boots on the ground. That part. Okay.
So from that, you know, we developed our relationship, and he would come to Hood Night all the time.
Yeah.
Like even in one of them posts that you see, there's a video of him asking me for an artist by the name of Hallelujah. He had a song called Never Know, and he was performing at my birthday party when I did celebrate birthdays. So he came and he was like, "Hey, who is that?" And I'm like, "That's him right there performing." He was like, "Send me that." So that's one of those things that people don't know, that DJs behind the scenes, the ones that are cool, because a lot of DJs, but the ones that's cool, we kind of
First time on Iconix Radio.
We operate behind the scenes with each other, so
Yeah.
we throw each other plays and be like, "Hey, Too Deep, these people need this. You know, they can't afford Michael Watts, but they can afford Too Deep. Go on, get you whatever."
Really quick.
So he'll be, "Hey, send me this song. Hey, I want you to try this song at Hood Night. Tell me what you think. Oh, hey, Watts, man, this song been working, man. It might do this." Send to him. "Oh yeah, I like that. See if they got a radio version."
Question.
That type of thing.
Quick question. Speaking of Mr. A's, because that's a residency you have maintained for a long time.
19 years.
19 years as the DJ and the historical Mr. A's.
Yeah, I think it should be like a landmark.
It should be 19. I mean, and
like
counting.
It should be a landmark.
And counting, because you still there.
No, I'm not there no more.
Wasn't you there last year? 2025?
No.
No?
No,
Okay.
I've been gone for about a year or two now.
In my heart, I believe that it ain't no Mr. A's without DJ 2D, period. I mean,
So I've been
stated. Period.
So I've been
period.
hearing, but,
I mean,
you know.
to hear you say that, I'm just like, you hear Mr. A's, you automatically know DJ 2D. But okay.
Yeah.
But elevation is happening, evolving. But you have stamped Mr. A's, because that's where I first saw you in my early 20s, child. Listen, and I period. But moving on, as the voice of the DJs of Houston, H-Town, what responsibility do you feel that comes with that? Because that's where you are now. Like, there's no other DJs that right now, for me, in my personal opinion, not for nobody, no shade to nobody else, but for me, I see you advocating. I see you doing the work. I continuously see you doing everything for the community, whether it's helping with health, whether it's helping, like, turn up a new night, like Steppers Friday. It's not a class, it is a turn up, right? So, there's so many different things that you're still doing, and you're active, and you still running around here like you 19 years old. It's crazy. The responsibility that you have being the voice of the DJs.
Well, what made me decide to take on their responsibility in the first place? It started around conversations dealing with Watts, but it's actually something that needed to happen a long time ago.
Big facts.
Oftentimes when I end up taking certain positions, it's usually because I feel like there's people who are actually more qualified to fill that space, but for whatever reason, they're not doing it. And so it's like, does it go undone? And it usually happens like, okay, well, they not going to say nothing. They ain't going to say nothing either. Hey, yeah. Well, I'm gonna say something then.
I know that's right, period.
And so that's kind of how it happens a lot of times.
Yes.
And that a lot of my community service endeavors happen that way. It was like, well, y'all ain't gonna do nothing. Well, y'all ain't gonna do nothing.
Step
well, I'm
up
gonna
to
do
the
something.
plate.
Rather than just be one of the people complaining about it, I'm gonna do something.
I love it. I love it. Well,
the overall perception of DJs is not what it needs to be, in my opinion, and in a lot of DJs' opinions, for the work that we do, particularly the type of DJ that I am, where I go about like making it my business to introduce new music and introduce new artists. It's like, and like, for example, I did an interview with 56 Podcast, shout out to them, and they even brought it up, like, when you look at Players Club, look at how Bernie Mac talked to Jamie Foxx.
Yeah.
Even like, and to take that a little further, look at House Party. broke his speaker box, scratched the box up, took his equipment without him, came back and got him, bumping the table the whole time. This is
my heart just like dropped because that is so true.
But you got to think about it, like even from the perspective of they'll do $1,000 twerk contest, but the DJ getting paid $150. What they twerking to?
Facts, man.
So it's like it's to the point where it's like enough is enough, but at the same time it's y'all don't know and nobody's telling y'all. So to a certain extent, it's partially our fault too because we not making it clear why we do what we do and how we do what we do.
That's right.
So y'all have a lot of misconceptions of how these things actually work. So for example, you think one person can nominate somebody in a position to be a Michael Watts, or you think that if a person ain't on the radio, then they're not effective, or this and that. When you like, for example, a lot of the songs that Watts broke, he got from other DJs. Mm-hmm. It's like you knew about it when it got to Watts, but somebody else was already playing it. That's how he found out about it. So a lot of DJs you probably never heard of help make a Watts and help make a Screw and help because they hear stuff from other DJs. Like Screw had DJ Chill. That was one of his best friends. They shared turntables and everything.
Wow.
And it's a lot of the times it's those type of things happening behind the scenes with that DJ that you know. Yeah. There's a lot of other DJs in the background that's like pushing that person up and pushing them forward and like, bro, you got the baton right now. So let us give you what we have so you can take these people further than where we can.
Right. And that's shifting them into getting behind that next big artist or that next big tour or something like that. I think this has been like such an amazing conversation with you. I'm just so glad that we got a chance to sit down. First of many, guys. But what's next for DJ 2 Deep? Where can people find you and continue to follow your amazing journey?
Well, working on a lot of things right now, and I'm gonna tell you something that is the two hardest questions for me to answer is what all have you done and what all are you working on? Because there's always so much stuff in both of those spaces that I can sit here and for 10 minutes and say, well, I'm doing this, and that, and then I'm going to get downstairs. I didn't say this.
So it's a lot. What you say? Just keep watching and you just keep up with it. Yeah.
But I can give you a couple of things. First off, shout out to Coalition DJs. Shout out to President of Houston Chapter Paradise. We got New Music Mondays. We do the first Monday of every month.
Nice.
So the next one will be March 2nd, and I'm working on something special for that. But even before that, February 26th, we got the documentary coming out for The Streets Is Mine with DJ Young Sound. Shout out to him. And it features a lot of the artists that are making a name for themselves or have already made a name for themselves in the city before they were where they are now. So Fast Lane is in it, Slim Thug is in it, Junebug is in it, Rizzo from TSF is in it, Young Martez is in it, Team Stats Keezy is in it, Cal Wayne is in it, Sleep Dog from MPS, Raw Rap, he's in it.
So many people. Wow.
A lot of different artists from the city is involved in
Beautiful.
it. And it's really something you want to see because it's a time stamp and it's a where they are now type of thing too. Because when I watched it, we did the first viewing, the private viewing. It's like a lot of these people not here no more.
Wow.
A lot of these names you don't really hear spoke about as much no more. Like I'll give a prime example, D Bundo, R.I.P. to D Bundo. He was out of Fifth Ward, very talented artist, and B King worked with him too as well. And he has like cameo spots in it, but he's not here no more. So you get to kind of see like how far we came and how far these artists have come. So that's something else. Shirtless Summer 26.
Quick question: is that going to be on all streaming platforms?
That's going to be on, we're doing the premiere. You can get tickets now. I have the link He has a link on his Instagram. I got the link in my link tree on my Instagram. You can get tickets for the premiere on the 26th. And we are shooting to put that on various platforms. But right now, the focus is the premiere, which is February 26th.
I love it. Continue. Thank you.
Also, too, if you are looking for sponsorship opportunities, you can help us with that as well. We want to be involved. It's going to be a very historic event.
Yeah.
And so if you want to be involved, all you got to do is get up with me. 832-428-8566. That's my number. You can hit me up. I'm on Instagram. I'm on Facebook, TikTok, YouTube, Christian Mingle, MySpace, Black Planet. All of those you can get in contact with me.
I love you, DJ 2D. You so
I love you right back. Yeah.
Oh my gosh.
One of the things I want to get across, because
yes.
I haven't really been leaning into this as much as I should. Shirtless Summer 26. It was motivated. This is for the men.
Oh, I was about to say.
Yeah. Don't do it to you.
Okay. My husband would be mad.
Yeah. Hey, shout out to. Hey, congratulations to you, man.
Thank
married.
You.
How long you been married?
We have been married now 6 years. Hey, we've been married 6 years. We've been together 14 years.
Man,
yeah, locked in. Thank you.
I love seeing black people married. Man,
thank you.
I've been trying to be married since 19. They just ain't acting right with me. I don't know if it's
you too deep, right, but listen, I'm ChristianMingle.com, y'all. I can't deal with you. But, you know, the right queen is going to come and she better be ready, honey, because you are.
I'm not for the faint of heart. That's most definitely.
Period. And, period. Stand 10 toes down as you always have, and that queen is going to stand right next to you and help you continue to evolve, because your journey is already like laid out and you've already done so much. So whoever the queen is, she gonna be already there.
She like have to be in the fitness.
Yeah. Gotta be able to do a push up or two.
See, my job is to carry you across the threshold.
Yeah.
Your job is to not give me so much to carry.
Not too much weight. Listen, you know what? I think this is the perfect time. We're gonna play a quick little game. Do you want to play a game, DJ 2D?
Come on with it.
All right, y'all. Here's what's about to happen. It's about to be real up in here. DJ 2D, you do have some help out there, okay? If you need them to use Lifeline, go ahead and go for it. But I got faith in you because you know your shit. You ready?
Okay.
I will ask you a question, give you multiple choices, and you just give me the correct answer.
Okay.
All right. First question is, a real Houston DJ never leaves home without A, sunglasses, B, cologne, C, a backup flash drive, or D, a turkey leg?
C, of course. We're talking about a turkey leg.
That is correct. Come on, DJ 2D. All right. If the crowd is getting sleepy, what's a guaranteed wake up track type? A, a slow jam, B, a classic Houston anthem, C, elevator music, or D, nature sounds?
I'm going with Mo City Done, the classic.
Oh,
yeah.
Listen.
This is how you find out if somebody really from Houston or not.
Because you got to know at least two bars.
If they can't say nothing after Slow, Loud, Bang, All in My Trunk, they from Lufkin or Amarillo or something.
I ain't never
Shout
been
out to them spots, but yeah, that ain't they shine.
Okay. Here is the final one that I know is so too deep. When you're about to hit the stage, what's your go-to hype move? A, quiet meditation. B, talking trash to the crowd in a fun way. C, taking a quick little nap. Or D, calling on your people.
When I'm about to go on stage? So whether it's a full stage like me being at the House of Blues or whether it's like me setting up at a club, I tend to approach that kind of like how the sports people do. Like I have my headphones on, I'm listening to certain music that's put me in the mindset. And I'm the best DJ in Houston tonight.
Period.
So that's and I typically, and sometimes people don't misunderstand that part. This might be a part that gives you a little understanding about DJs, but I don't like to talk till I'm set up. And the reason why I'm that way is because I want to make sure that the job I'm set there to do is handled first and foremost, because I can have a conversation with you and then it's time to start playing music and let me hook. because I done got caught up in the conversation when y'all at the club, I'm at work.
That's right.
So I always got to remember that I can't, and even when I drunk, like there would be a limit to how much I drank because I can't afford to be fall down drunk. I'm the music. If I stop, everything stops.
That's right.
So
for the DJ. Never happened to DJ 2D, period. On mamas. So basically, the answer is A. Meditation. You get in your zone and you handle your business. Do y'all see how the game just went straight to like a too deep moment and you just had to be like, I feel that, brother. For real. I love you. This has been so amazing to have you here, DJ 2D. Thank you, man. Can
I tell them about the shirt or something?
Yeah, give me your hand. I'm trying to shake your hand, boy.
It did.
Go ahead. Let's talk about it.
So, Shirtless Summer 26. It's a thing I came up with about 2 years ago.
Okay.
And it was inspired by the fact that so many black men do not take their health serious and fitness serious. And it increasingly got to be more of a motivation when I noticed that people were passing away in the industry. And it was like, specifically black men in the industry, we do our bodies the worst. You know, we don't sleep enough or right. Drugs and alcohol, long hours, Waffle House after the show, after the club, after the studio. You know, bad women, different wrong mindsets, hanging around the wrong people. All of these things contribute to a lot of people leaving in what looks like the height of what they're doing. And so I wanted to be like, especially when B King passed, I decided, you know, that I wanted to create something. Because I'm a person that believes that when somebody you love passes away, one of the best things you can do is create something kind of in their honor that would help other people. Yeah. And whenever you missing that person or it get hard, you go harder into that. Period. So when B King passed, it was like, no, I at least got to create the opportunity for somebody to make the change. Yeah. It's not to say he was horrible with his health. He was actually doing pretty good with it, but at the same time, we run into a lot of too little too late in this too. It's like by the time we really start taking it serious, you kind of further gone than what you really realize you are. Yeah, I understand. Type of thing. So the idea is throughout the next couple of months, all the way up to the end of summer, we're gonna encourage black men, especially in entertainment, to work out. And so do different small challenges, which I kind of started on a little bit already. Like I did a sprint challenge. The idea was to sprint from one place to another, put an underground song on it, and challenge 3 of your friends on Instagram to do the same thing. Oh, I like that. So it'll be, you know, little push-up challenges and other stuff like that. And it ain't to, you know, kill anybody or embarrass anybody, but just to motivate you in a cool way. So the shirtless summer part, just a cool way to say you want to get so healthy that you look good with your shirt off. Ladies, not you. But only for the guys. Yeah. I mean, I ain't gonna tell y'all what to do, but you know. I ain't your daddy, but I'm saying, you know. So the idea is it's just a cool way to say, you know, you look so good, you can, you know, be shirtless and be attractive, but you don't necessarily have to take a shirt off. So the idea is that we'll get the group together. All of the men will kind of speak their modality, because you can do whatever your fitness thing is. So it could be biking, like OG Watts used to do. It could be boxing. It could be weights. It could be whatever it is. But you're going to commit to it. And in this group, we're going to kind of motivate each other, give each other tips and pointers, you know, push each other, be accountable, stuff like that. And then in the dead of the summer, maybe like July or the top of August, we're going to meet up for 2 workouts, and we're going to go for 2 outings with the mindset of showing the Houston community what black men that take their fitness and their health serious look like. I love that. I love that. And in order to continue to follow and be a part of this, they have to go and follow you on Instagram, or how do they? Yes. Okay. I'm developing a website, dj2deep.com, so it'll be focused in that area when that's developed. But as of right now, you can just contact me on my phone or through Instagram if you want more information, or if you want to help, or if you want to be a sponsor, because I'm trying to get as many black men aware this is possible. And I want to add this, and then we can wrap it up. But fitness is not just lifting weights. It's also your environment, the type of people you be around, the type of things that you intake. What you watch on TV, what you listen to on the radio, what kind of thoughts you have. Are you grateful, or are you a person that is anxious or worried all the time? All of those things matter too. So it's not just about pumping iron and eating kale. That's part of it, but that's not the whole thing. And I have to say that too, because even when you look at,
oh my gosh,
when you look at on Watt's page, they described what was the cause of his death, and I'm a nerd, so I went and looked it up. And when you look at one of the main two causes that could trigger what was going on with him is being afraid or high stress. And it's a lot of times as brothers, we won't tell each other hey man, I'm stressed out, I haven't figured out what to do with it, or man, I notice whenever I get stressed or whenever it get hard for me at work, man, sometimes I get these little headaches, whatever. We don't tell each other these things, and then we don't find out until we in the hospital and can't nobody talk to us. So all of those type of things too is a motivation. My main thing is to try to help save lives as much as possible. And my primary motivation for staying fit and healthy is to get right with the Father. Every day I'm here is an opportunity to get right, because once we gone, we gone. Whatever you didn't get right is over with. So as many days as I'm here is the opportunity to get right with the Father. So I want to help as many men that look like me, especially in the industry, to have as many at-bats, as many opportunities to get it right as possible. And health and fitness, besides learning the word, health and fitness is the way.
Period. Well, I think that's signed, sealed, and delivered, guys. With DJ 2 it's been such a pleasure to sit here and talk with you. Y'all, stay tuned. So many amazing artists are going to be coming up out of Houston, and if you don't know, DJ 2 knows. Okay, before we get ready to go, big shout out to all of the listeners, all the viewers. Be sure to tune in, download the app of Iconix Radio right now. All the
download the app right now,
and listen. Not only that, you gotta show me that dance too, that one leg swing dance before we get ready to go. Okay, so other than that, thank you again for joining us here at Iconix Radio. Again, continue to be a light in the world and shining on H-Time, period. Okay? Y'all, DJ 2 we about to go. We will see you guys later. We are Izzy out.